What you're looking at on the right side of your screen is the day-night cycle with the two twilight zones. Before I continue, I have to make sure that you are aware of some things. Okay, so this room is full. It's full of air. But what else is it full of? It's also full of electromagnetism, which means it's also full of radio waves. Okay, what else is this room full of? It's also full of visible light. It's also full of light. This room is full of light. Why you have to know about this if you have scoliosis? Okay, so when you go outside, the same thing applies. Outside, it's full of air, it's full of electromagnetism, which means it's full of radio waves. It's also full of visible light. So when you go outside, it's full of light. When you go outside, you're facing the sun, and the sun is shining, and you look behind you, and there is a shadow. It means that it's day. It also means that the quantity of light is a lot. Your eyes sense light. That's what they do, among other things. And so because they sense light, your eyes have to be adjusted into how they receive the amount of light that there is outside, so that one, you can see, and two, the light doesn't damage your retina and other structures of your eyes. And so to do that, your face muscles get contracted or relaxed in response to the amount of light that there is outside. So when it's day, there is a lot of light. When it's night, there is not enough light. And during the twilight zones, the amount of light is somewhere in between a lot of light and not enough light. The face muscles adjust the eyes into how they receive the quantity of light, as in you squint and you smile, so that you also use the forehead muscles into an extension and a flexion, so that your eyes can get adjusted into how they receive that light. Why that matters with scoliosis is because the face muscles and the eye muscles, they are connected together to the rest of your body through connective tissue units. Everything is connected through connective tissue. And so when a section of the connective tissue unit moves, the rest also follows. Okay, so during the day the quantity of light is a lot, during the night it's not enough, and then during the twilight zones it's somewhere in the middle. Okay, so what about the quality of light? Is there any difference? There is a difference. So during the day, if it's 1 p.m, you face the sun, you look up, the sky is blue, there are no clouds, you look behind you, there is a shadow, that means that the sunlight is direct, meaning it's direct sunlight. And again, your eyes can sense that. They can sense not only the quantity of light, but they can also sense the quality of light, meaning they can sense that it is direct light. And again, in response to that, your eyes have to be adjusted into how they receive this type of light, so that you can see and your eyes don't get damaged. This is done by using the face muscles, so in a frown, in a smile, or with the forehead. And this can be done either unconsciously or consciously. So the eyes can sense the quality of light as well. So they can sense that during during day the light is direct, and the face muscles contract or relax in response to that. And again, because the face muscles are connected to the rest of your body through connective tissue units, when one section of the connective tissue unit moves, the rest also follows. During the day there is a lot of light and it's direct light, while during the night there is not enough light, and your face muscles and eye muscles adjust the eyes differently, and so different connective tissue units are engaged. Okay, but there is also the twilight zones. So during the twilight zones, the quantity of light is somewhere between day and night, but the quality of light is also different. During the twilight zones, the light is diffused. It's not direct, it's not enough, it's diffused. The light during the twilight zones is diffused light, meaning the light rays are all scattered around, and your eyes can sense that difference between the quality of light during the different periods of the day-night cycle. And so because they can sense that, different muscles have to get contracted or relaxed so that your eyes can be adjusted to how they receive this different type and amount of light, so that you can see and so that you don't damage your eyes. And so now you know that the quantity and quality of light is different during the different periods of the day-night cycle. And you also know that your eyes can sense that difference in the quantity and quality of light. And you also know that the eye muscles get contracted or relaxed in response to that, so that they can adjust or regulate how your eyes can receive that light, so that you can see and your eyes don't get damaged. And so now, knowing this, you can go outside and take walks during those different periods of the day-night cycle, so that different connective tissue units can get engaged, so that different muscle groups and tissues can start moving, so that the progression of the scoliosis can be stopped, and also the condition to be improved. So how do you do that? And so what you can do is you can take a 30 to 60 minute walk during those different time periods of the day-night cycle. So that means if the sky is blue and the sun is shining, and you take a 30 to 60 minute walk outside, you're in direct sunlight. So that's one walk during direct sunlight during the day. So you also have to do other walks during the twilight zones or on overcast days. It's the same, because when there are clouds outside, the light is also diffused, just like during the twilight zones, the dusk and the dawn. So again, you take a 30 to 60 minute walk during the twilight zones or when it's an overcast day. Without prescription eyeglasses, without sunglasses, preferably in barefoot shoes. Don't just look at your feet, also look in the distance. And also, a third walk that you should take is during the night, so let's say it's 10 p.m. So again, you take a 30 to 60 minute walk during the night when it's dark, again without prescription eyeglasses, without sunglasses, preferably in barefoot shoes, and you also don't just look at your feet, also look in the distance. And so you should go for a walk during those 3 different periods of the day-night cycle. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Paul, I also have a degree in medicine. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye.